Right, today I'm going to be installing a head unit into a new doubled-in head unit into this Nissan Note. It's for the missus car. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like a 10-inch tablet, basically. Bought it on eBay, 75 quid. Not too bad. Bit of a Christmas present there. Got all the usual stuff. Obviously, got all the different connections for that's the USB ones for external USB. GPS, because the Sat Nav included in there. You got a radio obviously connection there, which I don't know what type of radio connection is on the back of this stereo yet, so I'll have to check. Obviously got the normal power cables. For some reason they give you like a bare wire style cable connector, so I'm gonna have to play with that. And it's not like a normal ISO block, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's quite a cool 10-inch tablet. It should sit quite nice on there if it fits. Yeah, it should fit quite nice. Yeah, we'll see. You get brackets as well in here. Where are they? Brackets for the back, so it's like a universal sort of thing. So they basically go on there like that. They screw into there, and then fit. Oh, sorry, ignore that. Like that, even. That is it. I can't remember that way. Don't know. Anyway, I'll find that out in a minute. They obviously make it go into the original doubled-in socket sizes. And obviously that then will sit over the top and be quite big, to be fair. It's going to be fun. It should fit, should be good. But yeah, I'm going to try and do some sort of weird little time-lapse style video or something like that, so at least you can see roughly what's going on. I'm going to have to take off all this part here, I think. I'm going to use some screwdrivers and stuff to get into that. But I'll do some sort of thing, so I might actually do all that bit first, and then just do a time-lapse part on the actual stereo fitting, so to speak. So yeah, we'll see how we get on, and yeah, take it from there. Okay, so I was going to do a time-lapse video as part of this. However, to be honest, it took that long sorting out cables and stuff that it wasn't really going to work. So I thought I'd do just a little bit of video here, and another one when it's finished, and all the bits and bobs that work and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got it basically wired together. This thing comes with, I don't know if I mentioned it on the first part, I can't remember. It comes with a chopped cable style arrangement from the head unit itself, so which is a bit awkward, to be fair, because normally they're just on normal kind of ISO blocks, nice and easy to plug in. Because of that, I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll order the main proper part for Nissan. I can't remember the part number right now, but there's only sort of 1 or 2 for Nissan really. Rather than trying to bodge through all the cables and stuff, I thought I may as well go for that. So I plugged in the ISO adapter, so it goes in the Nissan section, and then just basically gives me the normal ISO colours. I know people are going to moan at this, but it's done in chocolate blocks. They're not the best thing in the world. You're meant to solder these things, but to be fair, it won't really make any difference. It should be fine. They're all pretty solid. I've got them in there. There's no bare wires as far as I can see. Looks pretty good. Apart from the blue one, actually. I'll sort that one out in a minute before it goes back in. Yeah, so that's all together. So if nobody's done this before, I may as well tell you. So you've got on this particular system side of things, the blue is normally antenna to go to amps and stuff. This actually goes to the aerial socket, which I've also had to buy an aerial converter as well, like a little plug thing, because this has this weird little plug that goes on here, and then that plugs into the normal aerial, which goes into there. So I've got that as well. So yeah, we've basically got the normal power. Well, I've got earth. Let's go from back end. Got earth there. Earth doesn't really seem to do anything in this, weirdly. I've got it in, and it will actually be connected just in case, because I've got like a little thing here, but you don't actually need to worry about it because earth through the radio port, so I may as well just do that. But anyway, you got earth, you've got your normal power lead, you've got switch live, so that's when the ignition's on, obviously it turns on, save settings, that sort of stuff. 2 for one of the front speakers, 2 for the other front speaker, 2 for 2 for rear speaker, 2 for rear speaker, and obviously the antenna, as I said before. You've got the GPS plugged in there. That goes up through the dash, in there, to a little box on the thing there, which I've got to stick on still. That's just loose at the minute, but it's got a little sticky pad underneath, so I'll stick that on. That's basically job done. So I'll finish the rest of the video up after this when it's in. It's a bit of a pain to get this in, actually, because the brackets themselves don't fit that well. So I've got to basically adapt that to fit onto that, which is a bit of work, but it's not as bad as you'd probably expect. But I'll do that. I'll get it in and I'll put the screen on so you can have a look at the features and stuff, and we'll finish the video off from there. Right, so part 3, final part. It's basically all in now, pretty much. It's working quite well as well. I've done a few settings. I'm just doing some updates and things in the background at the moment for maps and stuff, so I won't be able to show you that side, but it has got Sat Nav and stuff working and all that. It looks quite good. It's sort of in there. It slightly hides the button for the hazards, but it does work. You can get to it, so it's still legal, all fine, no issues. It's fairly well fitted. There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom, but you can't see it anyway when it's like that, and it doesn't get in the way of the indicator either, which is good. I'll show you what it does. May as well do that. So you turn the key, normal, literally comes pretty much straight up, which is good. There's no loading screens and things like there is on mine in the Clear, which is what I'm going to have a look into actually, see if I can get anywhere like this. What's this? Let's just oops. Hang on, what's going on here now? There we go, it's the radio. I've already done search for radio stations. Let's turn it down a bit. There we go. Right, yeah, so what we've got is the front screen. I think it's based on Android Auto, maybe, not sure. Somebody else will probably tell me that better than I can. But you've got various things. You've got obviously different apps and stuff in here. You can use it for the internet, Google Chrome, YouTube, all the normal kind of stuff. It's got the well, it doesn't work actually, I've noticed. It has got some settings for bass, treble, that sort of stuff. There's a music folder here. That's picking up from the USB stick, which I've put in the original place. Tried to mount it. Where to get into this now? I've forgotten. In there, I tried to mount that in the original position. So you can't tell, that's basically where the original one was, and there's like an aux cable. It's a bit mucky in there at the minute. It's got some cardboard in there, but apart from that, that's pretty cool. That works well. Yeah, so we have that. What we've got? Got a clock in there. It's a bit of a pain setting up the. It basically works around Google and the normal Android system. It's a bit of a pain, to be fair, trying to get hold of stuff that wasn't Chinese, because obviously these are all from China and various other places. But it's yeah, it's quite tricky to try and figure it out from which sort of time zone and stuff like that. But you have to set it to, because it wasn't quite as straightforward as it normally is. It's quite good, really. You've got different settings. I've only really used this stuff, just a few bits and bobs, all the normal sort of settings in here. Obviously just box standard Android stuff, really. It's Android 9.1. Oops, wrong one. Android 9.1. 10-inch screen. I don't know if I told you this before. 10-inch screen. Yeah, it runs right. Obviously it's going to bring up speed. I've got to try and figure out how to change that to miles an hour, because I'm not sure how that works at the moment. I'm going to have to figure that out. Managed to sort out the clock. Yeah, it works a treat. There's nothing really exciting to show you, but it's in. I've had to, also then brackets had to modify to suit with like some little bolts and things, but it's in nice and solid now. It ain't going anywhere, put it that way. So yeah, there you go. It's all sound as it should be. It's got a few bits and bobs to finish off connecting, like Bluetooth and stuff. And we're basically there. Station navigation works. I know it's doing some updates at the moment. It is on here. It's pretty good though for. I mean, with all the parts and stuff, it's probably cost the best part of, I don't know, 100 quid to fit, maybe, something like that, maybe a bit under. No, it's not done yet, it's just, just come up with that. But yeah, it's downloading maps at the moment, so it's going to take a little while with that. But yeah, it's pretty good. So I'll leave it at that. You can ask any questions, anything else you want to do, but hopefully it's been quite an interesting video for you. I'll stick it online, and feel free to comment and subscribe if you can.